Call the wife and kids. I mean, check in. Call your parents. Do something.
Call your girlfriend that you've been ignoring for a week.
There you go. There's all kinds of things that you can do. We maybe should even make a separate video. Things to do during a John Fitch fight. You know what I mean? Like, you're so utterly boring. And I get it. I get that you're game planning. I get that this is your strategy. Because you are a fantastic wrestler. There's no getting around it. You're a great wrestler. And for your size, you're a very strong dude. Yeah. And you can hold people down for 3 rounds. But that doesn't mean that you should. Put it that way. Like... Oh, and I tell you, one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen is this most recent season of Tough. John Fitch was on as a coach for Koscheck's team. But every clip that they showed with Fitch was Fitch doing stand-up drills with Koscheck's team. Like, could you have picked a worse guy to do stand-up drills? Yeah. Bring in Wanderlei Silva if you want to do stand-up drills. The stand-up drills with John fucking Fitch? Like, honestly, I might have more punching power than John Fitch does.
It was bad. And then you go to, like, GSP and he's bringing in, like, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, a drunken Muay Thai fighter.
Who still walked in there and just
that was still kicked some ass. And then you got, like, to bring in, for my stand-up, John Fitch. It's like... I'm gonna go over to the drunken Muay Thai fighter.
I was
Mike
gonna
Tyson.
say, can I get traded to Team GSP?
Yeah.
Like, my lord, I want good trainers. Like, I don't know, Fitch just puts on really boring, annoying, hard to watch fights. Honest, you could not put somebody in there with Fitch to get me hyped for it. I don't think you can. Maybe GSP but I mean, I don't know. I don't even know about that. I don't think if just GSP's name... Put him in there with the old GSP. Old GSP that could stuff his takedowns and kick his face off.
I'd still watch it, but in order for me to...
I'd watch it.
If it was like Fitch versus... I don't know. I don't even know who we would fight, but Fitch versus someone, they would have to have a really great card besides that in order for me to order it.
Absolutely. Well,
your main event, is going to be...
Fitch is fighting... Is Fitch not fighting BJ Penn next?
Is he?
I thought that was the next fight.
See, I might tune
up at welter.
I think I might tune.
I think that's the main event on the card.
If the card is decent,
yeah,
but BJ Penn's fun. You never know what BJ Penn you're gonna get, so it's always.
So maybe BJ will go Matt Hughes on him. That'd be great if BJ fucking clocks John Fitch and knocks him out in like 15 seconds.
Yeah,
that would be great. I would war BJ Penn for the rest of my life. But John Fitch, you are absolutely my number one fighter to hate.
Yeah, you could have got on my list too, but just kind of making it a little different than yours.
Yeah,
not all,
Tito was a solid pick though.
I don't think we disagree. I think we got, and it sucks because my top 2 are these UFC guys, and your top 2. Wait, who was your number?
We're UFC guys.
We're UFC guys.
And then there was Bobby Lashley.
The UFC has a larger percentage of the great fighters.
Yeah, no question.
Like, I don't really think you could dispute that, but at the same time...
It's certainly not like 95% or whatever the fuck Dana White says. 95% of the best fighters in the world.
It's also a completely different landscape.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I think just the way the UFC is gone. Don't get me wrong. There's still some great fighters, and there's some great signings recently.
Yes,
Falco was a good signing. Amagawa, Kid Yamamoto. There's been some great.
Even signing Shields was a great signing.
There's some great, and you might even get Melendez because I think he considered it. He just wants to go where the fights are.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The UFC could potentially, they could soak up a lot of the great fighters. But at the same time, it kind of like... It breeds these boring-ass wrestlers. Yeah. I mean, come on. I personally, welterweight and stuff is one of my favorite weight classes.
Yeah.
And yet, it's...
Welterweight's probably my favorite division. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like John Fitch. I mean, don't get me wrong, he wins a lot. Only person who beats him is GSP.
St. Pierre. Yeah, exactly.
I mean... but
because Fitch can't wrestle.
you fought some great fighters. I mean, now Alves you beat, but I think Alves came in.
Huge disappointment.
Alves, I think that was one of the fights Alves didn't come in like Alves should have. Not like last time he fought, where he came in and he was a beast. I'd love to see that Alves fight Fitch.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, you've had some great wins. I think you're a gatekeeper. You're never gonna get past GSP because GSP does what you like to do better.
Yeah.
And he's more entertaining.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you've seen our best of, or our favorite fighters, then you'll see some comments here and there.
Exactly.
But
fuck John Fitch.
Yeah, fuck John Fitch.
Fuck Bobby Lashley.
Fuck
and
Tito.
fuck the character formerly known as Josh Koscheck.
Fuck Tito.
Fuck Tito.
Fuck Ray Maynard.
Fuck Ray Maynard.
Fuck Bobby Lashley again.
Yeah, fuck Bobby Lashley again. You know what? Fuck Dana White.
Fuck Dana White.
Just gonna toss it on there.
Fuck. Fuck him.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're done. Close this up.
I might say fuck Scott Coker, but not so much.
Really?
Yeah, sort of, maybe. I don't know.
You don't like Scott Coker?
Well, what's
wrong with you?
It's iffy. It's 50-50. Although I tell you what, one way Scott Coker to get me on your good side, sign Daniel Puder. If you don't know who Daniel Puder is, look him up. Sign Daniel Puder.
Sign me.
Sign him. This guy is the best super heavyweight in the world.
Yep.
Me, I'm gonna fight at bantam.
Yeah.
Minimum weight. Minimum weight.
I mean, he walks around at like 800 pounds, but he could cut.
You have not seen the weight cut that I can pull off. All right, so now we've rambled past the half. We're almost at the half-hour mark. So that was our fighters of the year that we love to hate. Fuck them all that we mentioned. Fuck Dana White. Ariel Helwani's cool though. So that's part of our MMA section done now. Like I say, we still got a bunch more videos to do. Our sort of best of on the year. I think we might be done. I think we're done being negative, aren't we?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, we got worse fights.
Basically. Oh yeah, that's true. We do. Yeah, that's true. We do have worse fights coming up. So we're almost done being negative, but. Definitely stay tuned for the rest of our MMA stuff. We're going to start getting into movies pretty soon, too. And I know that's what a lot of people have been really excited for because we watch a shit ton of movies. So stay tuned for those.
Do do do.
Fuck Dana White.
Fuck 'em.